Made it to late game as well, but instead Team Queso were too dedicated on that left side of the bridge, making sure any of the teams aren't really crossing through. Navi, as you mentioned, got caught off guard, unfortunately. Mad Bulls as well in the end, as you can see. Pretty much, I mean, great showing overall. Black Dragons, this is what I was exactly saying. Confident throughout the game. It seemed like Black Dragons were just feeling it.
I actually think the Black Dragons, as we talked about, of course, they revenged in almighty fashion over A7 from their region from PMPL. But I actually think that you are now expecting to see Black Dragons in an entirely different light. The pressure on them, to be fair, coming out from this first game, the way in which they just dismantled South Island is a statement that we are expecting to have them maintain though through the rest of today, judging by how strong they were, particularly here on the
Exactly, I mean, they were absolutely, completely rolling squads after squads as well. S2G, unfortunately, they didn't...
I like to go to, just leave it alone. Don't go there. Pick somewhere else. The map is big enough for everybody to find somewhere to loot. And at the end of the day, you just got to recognize real. And Alpha 7, well, they're real.
Exactly. I mean, Ghost Gaming as well, we saw a huge improvement from their side inside this game. They played the survival game. They also had a decent amount of kill points for themselves. So Ghost Gaming, compared to the previous game, definitely a huge step up from their side. Black Dragons, yep, this is how this end moment really looked like. Eastern Stars really being lucky with that zone. They got to keep that high ground for themselves, and in the end, they just kept on taking those teams down. As you mentioned, anything they see moving, they were just taking a few shots onto it.
Really loved the heads-up play right there, the positioning for Knights. They took a spot, they held down that spot, and we're watching these highlights, and there's multiple point of views of just checking in with the Knights, just all together as a unit, as a team, just firing upon the enemy as they try to breach their way into that zone. And I believe because of that play, because of that position, they racked up a ton of kills. But look at, oh, Chico, oh, talk about 3 points right there. That thing just went right into that building. Eventually taken out, but
their skills, they are worth it in gold. Over actually, I think, the stronger regions, so you could argue America, especially Europe, entering in onto this region, onto this tournament.
They're about to be worth $362,000 USD as they continue on with this momentum. Of course, we're only in day number 1, but I'm a true believer in momentum. And if you can pop off day 1, really show up in this lobby and get that confidence, I don't see anything stopping you. And talk about stopping you, well, a couple bullets here stopping S2G on that push. But Loops, this is what I was looking at. I saw Loops trying to get that wraparound on the Eastern Stars. Eastern Stars, they were so tunnel vision right there, looking out there on the distance, all pre-firing that one player that they lost sight. They lost sight of Lutz, and Lutz coming out on top right there. That was a beautiful play.
Tell you who lost sight of everyone, it was actually Viewers Gaming again, who were completely, and actually I really appreciate the way the Viewers played that. They were very silent in their Sankus, very slow, very still. So actually they had no idea that actually Viewers were behind that entire fight. So when it came up, I think
mentioning how confident they have been looking with each and every single fight they take. And somewhere down line, sometimes, yeah, those unfortunate factors do hit it, those unlucky factors do hit it. But overall, Black Dragons, they are a pretty solid team. They're looking pretty good.
I think it's actually been an echo of these lower, quote-unquote, statement teams coming into a tournament like the South American region, like the Turkish teams, who we did expect to be the best and on top, actually saying, no, we are going to be on top, we are going to dominate over the US, we are going to dominate over the rest of Europe, and actually with S2G stepping up, we can see that the minor regions, in this first day at least, are ones that are utilizing almost this advantage of being fresh, of being new, and putting the fear, putting the change, and the onus on these other European and these US teams.
Those Gaming, quite a decent showing in this one. S2G though, gotta give props to this team. How consistent they have been when it comes to that placement points. All the time they have been getting those limelight. They have been those final few teams.
Eastern Stars still showing up late game, top 5. Nope. Almost getting top 4. Remember, I keep bringing it up because I'm impressed with their rotation across the channel.
Yeah.
Most of the time, teams don't make it across the line, let alone with all 4 of their team members. So,